I'm going to try to, I know this ground has been gone over, but first of all, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been terrific. I'm a big fan of the work you've done. But I'm going to try to channel a woman who came up to me at the grocery store not too long ago. She asked me a simple question: is Russia at war against our democracy? What would you have said to her in the grocery store?
Well, a war is by definition has a specific legal document aspect to it, and I'm not a lawyer. What I would probably say to her is there shouldn't be any doubt we're in a competition with these guys, and they're trying to use every tool they have to gain advantage, and some of that advantage they want to gain is by undermining our very institutions.
That's a lot of words. I said yes.
So I like to talk to people. I apologize.
I mean, I just got to tell you, they came after our democracy.
Yes, ma'am.
I can't imagine anything more essential to the United States of America than our democracy. So the next question she asked me, are we strong enough and smart enough that we can keep them from doing this again?
Yes.
Okay. So then the next question she asked me, I said the same thing. The next question she asked me, are we doing that right now?
We're taking steps, but we're probably not doing enough.
Okay, so she wants to know, and I want to know, why the hell not?
Ma'am,
what's it going to take?
I'm an operational commander, ma'am. You're asking me a question that's so much bigger than me. I'm not trying to duck this. I'm trying to say, here's what my role is. And you're
It's a
asking me
problem.
something
It's a problem, Admiral.
Oh, I don't
It's a
deny
problem.
that for 1 minute.
You know, the notion that this country came after the essence of what we are, the character and value of our country is all about the democracy. The notion they came after us brazenly, and that nobody can sit in that chair and say, we got this. You guys can do this. You give our America's military a mission and nobody is better.
Right.
The notion that you have not been given this mission to stop this from happening this year is outrageous. It is outrageous. And there's no question that they know we're not coming after them. And frankly, your response to Senator Reid's question about Cyber Command disrupting their interference, you said we have chosen not to engage in the same behavior as Russia. But defending is not the same behavior as Russia. Preventing and deterring is not the same behavior. They came after us. We're not asking you, are you going after them? We're asking you, have you the authority? Have you the command to stop them from doing this again to us in 2018?
I cannot operate out of the DoD information network, ma'am. On a daily basis, I do not have the authority to do that. I don't have the legal authority to defend a state's voting infrastructure.
Well, I'll tell you, Admiral Rogers, if you don't have the authority to defend our voting structures, then we've got the ability to fix that. Correct? I believe, Mr. Chairman and Ranking Member, we have the ability to fix the law to give you the authority to protect our voting systems. Because I guarantee you the Secretary of State of Missouri doesn't have an ability to go after Russia.
Right, yes, ma'am.
I mean, they can harden, but they can't go after them. The only entity that can go after Russia is the United States military. That's the only one. And the fact, I mean, effectively, maybe Department of Homeland Security can help around the edges, but their primary mission is not to go after a foreign nation. It is, in fact, to protect the homeland.
But again, I would argue, respectfully, think beyond just cyber and responding in kind. There's a whole economic, political, there's a whole breadth of tools that we could potentially apply here to try to shape the Russians' behavior and their choices. I would just urge us, don't default to, we got to go after them in cyber. I'm not arguing that cyber isn't a potential part of a broader strategy. I'm not trying to
I just never thought I'd see the day, honestly. I never thought I'd see the day that Russia would go after the heart of our country, ever. And that we would be sitting here parsing words about whether or not we've got this. I want somebody with your experience and your courage and your tenacity, I want somebody to sit in that chair and say to the United States of America, we've got this. And until we have that moment, Russia is winning. And that is disgusting. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.